Well, today is International Yoga Day, a day to focus on how the practice and philosophy of yoga can promote mind, body, and soul well-being for all of us. And what is more central to yoga than being grounded? I think we're all looking for ways to bring harmony and peace and alignment to our mental well-being. Joining us this morning is Amelia Vogler, grounding expert and energy medicine specialist. Good morning, Amelia.
Hey, good morning, Amy. Great to be here.
It's great to have you on Daytime, and I love that we're talking about this topic, and of course, very relative today. But let's start with grounding. What does that mean to be grounded?
Well, you know, Amy, grounding is a practice. It's not just a thing. It's much like yoga is a practice. But grounding is about coming to center, finding our mindfulness, finding our feet connected to the ground, and getting that surge of energy that comes up from being one with this beautiful earth that we live in. It gives us a lot of vitality. So grounding is really about presence, but it's also about being strong and vital in that presence.
And I think after the year that we have all just had, being grounded now is more relative than ever.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've been pulled in so many different directions. We've also had overlay of constant fear, you know, so our bodies have really been responding to forces that we're not used to having to really reconcile in our own life. So I think these practices are just so important to bring us back home, get us back to center, find our way to our heart so that we can connect again with other people, which is something that I think we're all trying to do and learning how to do again.
Yeah, we're all taking baby steps, at least, in that direction. The first thing you say, speaking of baby steps, is to find your feet.
That's it. You know, every good foundation starts with the feet. So if you want to just take a moment, whether you're sitting or standing, I wouldn't do it if you're driving, but find your feet on the floor and let the floor come to you. Feel yourself supported there. Sometimes when life gets funny and we get a lot of stress, we lose our sense of foundation. So literally just bringing our mind to our feet can help us feel more sturdy in the moment.
And then you say, find your breath. So once we have our feet, now we're working on that deep breathing.
That's right. And you know, many people are familiar with that, this tenet of bringing the breath in, you know, inhaling and then exhaling a longer exhale. That introduces the parasympathetic nervous system, which brings us to calm. But I want to invite you to bring your breath all the way to your feet. So inhale all the way down to the feet. Full body breath, exhale all the way back up from the feet. And that's going to connect breath to the full body, start bringing you back, really connected to this beautiful vehicle of life that we live in every moment.
So being very intentional with your breathing.
Exactly.
All right, and then you say, get moving.
Yeah, well, there's nothing better than movement to keep our energy open and flowing. So we are, you know, really on Zoom all the time. We're coming out of this year where we've been homed and kind of locked in body, mind, and spirit, trying to navigate this. So even introducing some movement in the arms throughout the day, maybe doing a little shuffle as you go down the steps, that's just going to help keep your energy moving through the body. And it's just a wonderful way to be vibrant and feel refreshed. It can really take that step, like moving from the second floor down to your first floor. You can become a new person just by introducing a little extra, you know, energy in your step.
Okay, a little spring in our step, and then you say, drink water, call a friend, and lastly you say, find beauty. And I want you to elaborate on that.
Oh, I think this is so important, Amy. You know, beauty could be art. Beauty could be a beautiful tree. Beauty could be watching sports and seeing that perfect pitch or that perfect home run hit. But when we get connected to beauty, we get connected to inspiration. We get connected to light and happiness. You know, think about a time when you found yourself in beauty and what that did to your personality, to how you were in that moment. It just brightens us, lightens us, and helps us to let go of what's kind of holding us back from staying super present and super connected to what it is that's in us that's trying to just radiate out.
Well, Amelia, I have really enjoyed our time together. Thank you for joining us here on Daytime. I hope you'll come back and see us again.
Anytime, Amy. Take care.
All right, you two, we'll give you a website. It is ameliavogler.com, and you can find more information on her blog and all that good stuff there. We'll be right back.